And if you guys have never really heard of me before, my name is Pierre Meji. Instead of being a realtor and dealing with houses, what I do differently is I help my clients rent their next apartment. I work in a really strange and interesting business niche in real estate called apartment locating. And here's how the business works, right? If you help your client lease their next apartment and they list your name on the application, then the building pays you 1 month or 2 months rent as commission just for referring your client over to rent their next apartment, right? So as you can imagine, when you deal with clients that lease apartments, people just take renting apartments so much less seriously as buying their first house, right? So the whole entire business is just a lot more laid back and relaxed. Therefore, if you focus on this business in real estate, you can make a whole lot more money than being a traditional realtor in an easier work environment. If you're not making 6 figures in the real estate business, which I know that's why you signed up and got your real estate license in the first place, what you need to do is you need to pay attention to this business model because it could absolutely change your entire life. If you've never heard about how you can, on a full-time basis, focus on helping people just rent their next multifamily and typical standard apartment complex, that's how I've been able to pay off a Porsche 911 when I was 20 years old in cash, but that shouldn't really even impress you. The biggest golden nugget is that I get to travel around the world and work from home as a real estate agent, but I don't have to go to house showings or attend closings, none of that stuff, right? I'm a realtor, but I don't deal with any paperwork at all, because what I do differently is focus on apartment locating, which is just helping my clientele rent their next apartment. It's super easy. It can be done from home, and the earning potential and the average income is actually higher than that of working as a traditional realtor. And the best part about this job, working as an apartment locator and focusing on this type of work, is that at the end of the year, your clientele that you've leased and closed an apartment to, they're probably going to want to buy a house, right? At least 10% of your clientele. So this is a fantastic way to close your clients, free up commissions with apartment rentals, but then close them again a house in the near future, because everyone rents their first apartment first and then later buys a house, right? So you're in that natural transition of becoming their realtor later if that's something that you want to do, but you can still make a full-time income and hit 6 figures your first year just by doing what I've been doing for the last 8 years, helping people rent their next apartment, right? So what I want you to do is click the link below this video if you want to learn more. I'll put on a free presentation that I bet you've never heard anything about, right? So click the link below, and I want to invite you to the apartment locator webinar that I'm presenting for free. It's super brief and instant, and you know what? Worst case scenario, you click the link below, learn about an all new real estate niche that I bet you've never even heard about. So that's the worst case scenario, is you learn something new. And best case scenario, you might watch the whole video, take action, adopt this model, and it could completely change your whole entire life as a real estate agent. You can start working from home all over the world and then make a full-time income in a way that I bet you've never thought about. Thank you so much.